All right, a couple of new definitions today: mid-segment, median, and centroid. And the first one, mid-segment, we have the mid-segment of this triangle is the mid-segment A prime, C prime. It's this line right here. And this line connects the two midpoints, the midpoints of line AB and the midpoint of BC. And they call it A prime and C prime because this is the midpoint opposite angle A, and this is the midpoint opposite angle C, and you'll see why that becomes important in a little bit. But this mid-segment, all right, there is one fact that is always true, and that is that mid-segment, A prime, C prime, is always 1/2 the length of the baseline, if you will, the mid-segment and the baseline. This length is 1/2 the length of this length, and of course they're parallel. That's a fact also. Connect those midpoints, then this mid-segment is parallel and is 1/2 the length. And the second definition, median. Right? Median in this figure, the medians are C prime and B prime. And they again connect, the medians connect an angle to the midpoint on the opposite side. That's different from a mid-segment. Mid-segments connect the two midpoints. These medians connect an angle, the vertex at an angle, and the midpoint of the opposite side. So B prime, C prime would be a mid-segment, but the medians are C prime and B prime. And the fact that's always true about medians is that it's medians, if you have two of them like we have here, B prime and C prime, they meet at this point, and this length, this line GB, right, GB prime, is 1/3 the length of the entire segment, entire median. Right? This bottom part right here is 1/3 the length of the whole median. And so C prime G would be 1/3 of C prime C. And the last definition is centroid, and the centroid is this point. All right, if I draw all three of the medians from the angle to the midpoint of the opposite side, you can see why, again, this is C and C prime, A and A prime, B and B prime. Those are the different medians, and they meet at this central point, and this central point is called the centroid. And the centroid trisects each of the medians. In other words, it separates it into parts that are three. So GB prime is 1/3 of B prime. GA prime is 1/3 of AA prime. And GC prime is 1/3 of C prime. And so they trisect, each of them is trisected. And again, that point G is the centroid. Please make sure you post any questions or comments that you have. And again, have a little competition, so encourage your friends to watch the video and post that they saw it, understand it, or saw it, and what questions they have. I also want to apologize if you hear a lot of background noise. This video is being made in the bus drive up to Jacksonville High School with a whole bunch of baseball players in the back.